Well, good morning, Sky Squad. I hope that everybody is doing incredibly well out there. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Good to see you wherever you're joining in from. Give me a quick 5 out of 5 there in the chat, please, ladies and gentlemen, if you can, on the video front and also the audio front. It is pretty dark out here at the airport so far this morning. It's also super windy, so I have turned the I've turned the gain on my microphones down just for the time being because it is super windy and you guys are just going to get absolutely blasted with wind noise. But easy out the door, just had a Ryanair, had a couple of planes go early this morning here at Bristol, all things considered, with these high winds and what looked like kind of fog this morning, but it was just low rain cloud. But looking gorgeous in this very dim, kind of non-existent light here at the top of the hill in Bristol. Well, good morning everybody, hope you're doing well. Apologies for the late start due to the super high winds. The little bit of extra setup that I needed to do took me just a little bit longer than I had anticipated, and also trying to insert cables into small HDMI ports and USB ports in the dark, let me tell you, it's not easy. Kind of underestimated that part of the setup process. But what a beautiful scene we have here so far of Bristol Airport this morning. Got our TUI Boeing 737 over there in the back, looks like a Jet 2 over there as well. Ryanair looks like it's being pushed back. Quite a few departures, but we're out here for the first time doing a early morning live stream from Bristol Airport. Here's our next EasyJet by the looks of it. We're gonna have a big flurry of departures. And also quite a decent flurry of arrivals at around about 7 AM local. We're going to go up until 9:30 AM local time here at Bristol, here in the UK, of course. Lovely to see you all. Thank you so much for joining in and dropping into the live stream already. Lovely to have you here with us this morning. As mentioned, welcome to Bristol Airport here on this very windy, slightly cold and slightly wet morning. But the good thing is, guys, it's not raining. There's just quite a decent bit of mist and low cloud cover sitting over the top of the airport at the moment. I'm going to get my flight radar up, but I need to do one little adjustment. To get something else set up behind the scenes. So just give me one moment there, guys, as I then kind of get over to flight radar as well, but more so that I can get the chat up on my other phone, so that I can, of course, interact with you lovely people. What I am going to do is disconnect myself from there at the same time as well, because I don't want to be on that one. But lovely to see you. Good morning everybody. You can see everybody there in the chat. As mentioned, I will get to you lovely people in the chat there in just a moment. But it's going to be a bit of a busy morning. It's going to be a very busy morning, which is absolutely fantastic, and we're here for it at Bristol. Next at the door is an EasyJet A320 by the looks of it. We're gonna have a nice flurry, as mentioned, of departures, and as mentioned, going to be out here until about 9:30 this morning local time, which is when the morning rush here at Bristol Airport kind of ends. And then we'll be out the door, heading back home, getting myself warm. But yeah, underestimated how dark it was going to be out here this morning, to be fair. It's been a little while since I've been out to do a early morning live stream. But thank you everybody for letting me know the 5 out of 5s there on the picture and the audio. I appreciate that the plane ambient sound is probably not going to be as loud as it usually is here on the live streams, because I have lowered the volume just a touch, just to keep the vast majority of that wind rumble away from you guys. But good to see you all. Lovely to have you here. Good morning, good morning, good morning once again. EasyJet out the door. My flight radar is not up. That would explain why my flight radar is not working. I have a filter turned on for an A340-500 because I was playing Sky Cards. But next at the door, A320. EasyJet off to Malaga, lining up on the runway right now as we speak, ladies and gentlemen. And I do apologise for any sniffing at all this morning as well. It is pretty cold out here this morning with that wind. And lining up on runway 27, of course, here at Bristol. 27 is in action. It is a southwesterly wind, so it's ripping through. Proper crosswind here this morning at Bristol Airport. Daylight will commence in about 20 or 30 minutes time. Love the lights though, eh? Love the lights. My camcorder is not designed for low light and or no light for that particular effect. So it's doing quite well, to be fair. It's doing quite well. It's just enough light for it to be able to pick up to the light on the tail and on the engines as well. Nice bit of runway surface spray there too. As we say goodbye to that EasyJet as it takes off and line ourselves up with our next departure, which is another EasyJet. That one we were just watching is out the door off to Malaga. This one, EasyJet A320, out the door off to Turin. Aha, there we go. I was looking for my secondary phone. I've just found it. And I can finally come and get set up in the chat with you lovely people. Oh. I'm also really hoping that my tripod does not decide to fall over on me this morning. It shouldn't do. I've got lots of weight on it. All right, here we go. Landing up on runway 25. Sorry, 27, not 25. Sean, what are you on about, mate? EasyJet rolling. Wow, that wind, honestly, I knew that it was going to be windy this morning, but I didn't realise it was going to be this windy. Loving the look of the lights there on the runway as well. Looks absolutely gorgeous this morning. Beautiful. Out the door, we've got one more departure coming at us momentarily. Trying to locate it. It's quite difficult in the light. Here we go. It's quite difficult in this low light. Looks like we've got another EasyJet A3. Looks like a 321 this time. Looks like a 321 this time, my friends. But good to see you. NZ1 Aviation's there in the chat. Bye 006. Good to see you. Airline Flyer. Good morning. Francis Wait. Good morning. Good to see you, Francis. Good to see you, Mike. Hope you're doing well, buddy. NZ1 Aviation. Good to see you. Lovely to see you. Carmen Davies there as well. Pip in orbit. Good to see you. ATC Warrior. Good to see you. Up early. Yes, I am. I am up early today. Glenn Martin. Good to see you. Lovely to see a good old bunch of the fellow and loyal Kiwis there in the chat this morning as well. Always a pleasure to have you guys with us. I appreciate my last stream was not Kiwi and or Australian time zone friendly. Louise Rickson, good to see you. Suzanne W, good to see you. Carwin Davies celebrating 7 months in the membership tier there as well. Good on you, Carwin. Saying, great to be a member for 7 months. Great work, Sean. Thank you so much. Carwin, Samantha Aviation, good morning. Nightbot, good morning. Thank you so much for turning up to work. Good to see ya. Bye006 is there as well. The legends are in the house, eh? The legends are in the house. For some reason, my secondary phone does not want to connect to my main phone's hotspot this morning. But hey, we will keep troubleshooting behind the scenes here as we go. But yeah, as mentioned, it's super windy. It's like I'm having to actually hold on to the tripod, like essentially having to hold it down. But anyway, southwesterly wind here this morning, which means, my friends, that we are, there it is, that we are on runway 27 is active. And it also means for our arrivals, they are going to be flying over the top of us here, as we are used to here at Bristol. When runway 27 is in action, they'll be flying above us, which is fantastic. Landed onto runway 27, so when the light comes up a little bit more and the arrivals start happening at about 7 AM, we'll have a ton of arrivals coming directly overhead, which is going to be fantastic. Finally, my secondary phone is connected to my hotspot, so let's get connected as we watch this EasyJet 321 head out the door here this morning, off to Rome. Lovely to see you all. Thanks so much for tuning in. It's a pleasure to have you here with us this morning. And an early morning, our very first early bird live stream from Bristol Airport. If you haven't already, then please do, lovely people, please do hit that like button. It of course helps a lot more than you truly understand here on the live stream, and also allows YouTube to push it out. So definitely get your like in, like we're out here doing the early bird show, get an early bird like in. Trish is there in the chat as well. Good to see you, Trish. It's 321 out the door off to Rome. Hopefully still sounding good for you guys. As mentioned, if you have just joined us recently, it's very windy out here at the airport. The wind is meant to die down soon, so I've reduced the gain on the ambient microphone so that you guys don't just listen to a whole heap of rumbling wind noise coming through your speakers, on your TV, on your laptop, on your phone, however you are watching with us this morning / this afternoon, evening, wherever you are watching from. Matthew, Robbie, good to see you. Good morning, my friend. Good afternoon, good evening to you. Apologies, can't remember where in the world you are located, but hello, lovely to see you. 2E737 coming at us. Louise Rickson, good to see you. Louise, we will stream as many planes as we possibly can, so there's no need to ask for me to stream a potential plane for you. But of course we will stream and film as many of those arrivals and departures as we possibly can. Camera's not doing too bad, to be fair, in the very low light. Steve Moore, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. My good friend Steve, all the way from Wellington, New Zealand, is there joining us in the chat. Good to see you, mate. Saying first stream in a while. This that isn't foggy and or raining. Very true. There is a very low cloud cover that's causing like a bit of mist that almost feels like rain, and because of the high wind at the moment, it feels like there is a bit of rain. Tui, turn and burn for Tui. Beautiful Tui, Boeing 737 out the door. France is very true. The stream from here a few weeks ago was awful. Very true. Yeah, it was that. It was the very first stream I did actually from Bristol. airport, which was absolutely crazy. The rain decided that it wanted to rain us off, so we had to finish up early. We had to finish up early on that stream, which was a shame because I never like having to finish up a stream early and or cancel. But there we go, Tui out the door, got into that cloud cover. Looks like no more departures for the time being, but a nice zoomed out shot there of Bristol Airport. I'm just going to reduce a couple of things here in the background as well. But wow, that wind is definitely cold. Carolyn's there in the chat as well. Good to see you, Carolyn. Hope you're doing well. Celebrating 15 months in the membership tier there, saying good morning, Sean. Good morning, good evening. Well, good afternoon, I suppose, Carolyn, to you over there in the wonderful Australia. Lovely to see you here in another Sky Squad TV live stream. Hope you're doing well, Carolyn. Lovely to see you. Thanks so much for dropping in. I'm just going to catch up on some membership milestones and also some gifted memberships that have come through as well. Massive shout out to the legend Francis Wait, dropping in one gifted membership at the beginning of the live stream there this morning. Alex NZ Christchurch celebrating 3 months in the membership tier as well, saying hello Sean and all, yay. 3 months in the captain tier too. Bye bye 006 also celebrating a membership milestone, 3 months in the ground crew tier. Thank you so much, my friends. And of course, Carwin Davies gave you a shout out earlier, but Carwin, I'll bring it up on the screen because I didn't have my phone ready. Saying great to be a member for 7 months. Great work, Sean. Carwin, thank you so much, my friend, for being around for 7 months there in the ground crew membership tier. And of course, Carolyn celebrating 15 months. 15 months in the captain membership tier. Absolutely unreal. Insane support. As Carwin has mentioned, yeah, that 28737 we saw earlier was out the door off to Geneva. Lots of flights back and forth to Geneva at the moment. Christine, Frank, good morning. Good to see you. One of our awesome super mods joining us this morning. Lovely to see you, Christine. Hope you're doing well. Hope you and Franksy are doing well, I should say. And I hope Franksy's behaving himself. Here we go, next departure, EasyJet A320 that you can see taxiing on your screen out the door off to Belfast. I'm gonna have another EasyJet by the looks of it coming out behind that guy as well. As the wind starts to die down, I'm gonna actually brought my second pair of gloves with me this morning because I knew that my hands would probably get a bit cold, but the ones I can use to activate the touchscreen as well, and then we'll zoom in on that 320. But guys, I do apologize for any sniffing or anything like that, any noises like that. I know some people don't particularly like it, but it's a touch cold out here, guys, so I'm definitely going to be sniffing back and forth a little bit, but also staying very close to my tripod because my tripod may go for a little tumble if I'm not paying attention. Just put these gloves on and then we'll get some eyes on next departure there. All right, here we go. Excuse me, EasyJet A320 at the door off to Belfast this morning. Louise Rickson saying, I'm watching Bristol Airport on my phone, but I'm also watching Manchester Airport live on the TV. Awesome stuff. Who's streaming from Manchester at the moment? Is it Simon or is it the other? Well, Simon from Simon Lowe or Simon from Think Planes? And a massive shout out to Mike, NZ1 Aviation, dropping in a gifted membership. Good on you, Mike. Thank you so much, my friend, for dropping in a gifted membership there, buddy. And that went to Samantha Aviation. How good. Oi, oi, here he is. Here comes Trouble. Hudson Bond. Good morning, my friend. Good to see you. Or good afternoon, I should say, to you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Oh, Francis Wake saying flight, the other guys. So good. Mike, thank you so much for dropping in a gifted membership there, buddy. Very much appreciated. And also, Mike, I wanted to say apologies for missing your Christchurch stream the other day. I ended up getting quite busy there in the evenings, and also, to be fair, I got my dates and time zones wrong. I thought you were going to be streaming the next day, but you weren't. EasyJet out the door off to Belfast this morning, A320. Short flight to the top of Ireland there, off to Belfast, Northern Ireland, of course. But as mentioned, so we have a between 6 and 7 here at Bristol Airport is an hour's worth of departures, and then 7 till 8 is an hour's worth of arrivals, and then it kind of levels itself out with a good mixture of arrivals and departures. Looks like we've got a, so there's an EasyJet over there. Looks like we've got a couple of EasyJets here as well, but check this guy out. That's nice and close to us there. Yeah, Bristol Airport, nice and busy at this time in the morning. Good on you, Mike. Francis Wait saying, you missed the A6EUH, Sean. What a stunner, did I? Oh, no. Oh, yeah. So, my friends back in my second home of Christchurch were blessed with the Emirates A380 in the Grand Slam livery arriving at Christchurch Airport. Mike, when was it? Remind me, what day are we today? For Saturday morning here in the UK, Saturday afternoon for you guys. Thursday, was it? Thursday, I think. But yeah, absolutely awesome. The Emirates A380 in the new Grand Slam livery arriving into Christchurch Airport is absolutely fantastic. All right, Katie, good morning. Lovely to see you, Katie. Hope you're doing well. Excuse me, guys, sorry. Lovely to see you, Katie. Hope you're doing well. Thursday, Christchurch time. That's the one. Good on you, Mike. All right, A320. So the EasyJet we're looking at right now is an EasyJet A320, which is going to be out the door off to Zurich when it comes around, but our taxiing EasyJet A321, which we'll get eyes on in just a moment, is going to be out the door off to Nice. If Sean can locate it. Is it taxiing? Not just yet, it's going to be coming at us. Man, it's definitely difficult to, I think it's over there with the beacon on. It's definitely difficult to locate quite large objects when it's this dark. Who would have thought, eh? Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Oh, here we go. We have well and truly been franked this morning. Well and truly been franked this morning. Matthew Robbie saying it was Thursday. Good on you, Matthew. Thank you so much for that information as well. I've just zoomed out. What is going on here? We've well and truly been franked this morning. Good on you, Franksy. And the wonderful Mrs. Christine Frank dropping in 5 apiece on the Sky Squad TV gifted memberships there. Thank you so much. First up, Franksy. Good on you, mate. Good to see you guys. Lovely to have you here with us this morning. Of course, Mrs. Christine Frank there being one of our awesome super mods. You can see their name lit up there in blue in the chat. So thank you so much, Franksy, and a massive shout out, of course, to our wonderful super mod Christine Frank dropping in another 5 gifted memberships as well. So congratulations to you lovely people who've just received a gifted membership there from Franksy and Christine Frank. If you are in the chat there, be sure to say a hello and a massive thank you to Franksy and Christine Frank for the wonderful gifted memberships there. Good on you guys. EasyJet A320 out the door, which is the one we were just looking at a moment ago, going to be off to Zurich. So yeah, first hour of our early morning live streams is departures, and then the second hour is arrivals, and then from 8 till 9:30 when basically the airport kind of goes to sleep for about half an hour, 45 minutes, which is when we were going to be finishing up here on today's live stream. So about 9:30 AM local time is when the airport starts to slow down. Airline Fly, thank you for the message in the Discord. I went back and caught up with those, my friend. I've already shouted those ones out. So thank you so much, Hayden, for letting me know about those. I definitely did not miss them. I nearly did, but I went back and got them. EasyJet A320 out the door off to Zurich, coming down taxiway Zulu 4 onto runway 27. CAF 851, good morning, good to see you. Saying thank you for my gifted membership, no worries. Scroll back up on the chat there, you should be able to find out who gifted you that membership as well. Gonna turn away from the wind for a brief second, and apologies once again everybody about the sniffing here. That wind is ripping through and it is actually quite cold, to be fair. As mentioned, EasyJet off to Zurich. I don't want to zoom in too much to these guys in the low light because it does become incredibly grainy and we do lose a lot of focus on them. We're going to say goodbye to that EasyJet A320 off to Zurich and say hello to this EasyJet A321 that we are looking at right now. It's off to Nice in France. Yeah, wouldn't mind that. Oh, airline flyer. No, I didn't. Oh, buddy, no, I didn't see that. I'm just checking my... Ah, there we go. Airline flyer, sorry. I need to scroll up a little bit more. As we are watching this beautiful EasyJet A321 head out the door, I want to give a massive shout out to Airline Flyer for dropping in 20 gifted memberships before we even started here on today's live stream. Hayden, one of our incredible supermods over there in Australia, dropping in a wonderful 20 gifted memberships. Hayden, my friend, thank you so much, and a massive apology for missing that. I didn't scroll up far enough. And also shout out to Telly Two Sheep for coming on, joining up onto the co-pilot tier there as well. And Davey27 for coming in and joining up onto the ground crew as well. So big shout out to so many of you this morning already joining up and coming in, joining up onto the membership tiers there for Sky Squad TV. It's very much appreciated. And of course, it's a mega amount of support that you guys can show to me and the channel here as well. If you haven't already, lovely people, please do hit that like button here on this morning's live stream as we get set up and going here. A321 out the door off to Nice. As mentioned, we won't zoom in too far to these guys because I don't want to lose all of the focus that I can get and it become just a really grainy shot for you guys. But Airline Flyer, wow, thank you so much, my friend, dropping in 20 gifted memberships there before we even started on today's live stream. Apologies once again for missing those. But Hayden, my man, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. EasyJet A321 up and out of it into the clouds there. Comes our big old ball of light as our next EasyJet A320 Neo turns onto runway 04. Going to be out the door to Faro this morning. As our light starts to come up, the sun starts to rise. You can't see it too much on your screen. Still looks quite dark over there on your stream there. Cafe 51 saying, good to see Bristol Airport. You're in my neck of the woods. We surely are. We surely are, Caf. Good to see you. My name is Sean, your host here on the Sky Squad TV live stream. And yes, I am now a Somerset local. I'm now a Somerset local. So good to see you, Caf. 851. We'll just call you Cafe. I don't know why I say the 851. It's just how it shows up on my chat on my phone. So I read out the full name because it kind of feels like it makes sense and feels like the right thing to do. A320 Neo EasyJet out the door off to Faro 251 variant here for the EasyJet. 1 year old, this particular A320 Neo, so very new to the EasyJet fleet. Of course, EasyJet being a Airbus only airline. They only fly Airbus planes. A320, 319 and the 21 variants, of course. It'll be interesting to see if EasyJet get any of the XLRs or the LRs for the 321s, because they do fly quite a few of the 321 Neos, but it'd be interesting to see if they get any of the LRs and XLRs if they want to expand their offering past Europe and certain places in Turkey. Be very interesting. Rolling into the red lights there on the center line of the runway, getting up to almost what you kind of call the danger zone, I suppose. But no, definitely the rotation point. But you can still see there's quite a decent bit of low cloud cover at the end of the runway there, causing us to lose these lovely planes a lot sooner than what we would usually do on a clear day. Man, that wind is absolutely ripping through. Next EasyJet out the door, A320 Neo once again off to Almeria. A320 251 variant once again as well. Carwin Davis Ryanair 737-800 near Exeter, 20 minutes out from Barcelona to Bristol. Correct. Good on you, Carwin. Thank you, my friend. Be our first arrival of the day that will be coming in behind us, landing here onto runway 27 this morning, as mentioned. Landing lights well and truly on, or takeoff lights, however you want to see them, well and truly on that guy. We got amount of glare on the camera lens there on that landing light. That's very bright. Zoom out a touch, get a bit more of a wider shot on that guy. Carwin Davis saying, never heard of Almeria. Well, that's the beautiful thing about these slightly smaller UK-based airports, Carwin. You get to learn about some new destinations, see some new planes and some new liveries as well. Beautiful part of the world. I've never been there myself, but it's a very nice part of the world. Great A320 out the door. There you go, Francis Wade saying southern Spain. Beautiful. Oh, sorry guys, bit of a super fast zoom there. I've got my big thick gloves on, so trying to control the zoom rocker is sometimes quite hard work when you've got big old thick gloves on. There we go, out the door into the cloud cover there, A320 Neo. Kath said earlier that she is from Gloucestershire. Good on you, Kath. I drove through a little part of Gloucestershire yesterday. I can't remember where I was going. I was going somewhere. And yeah, drove into, wow, landing lights have just been turned, runway lights have just turned up. That's pretty cool. Nice amount of glare there, so it must be a bit of fog or something, or request of the runway lights to be turned up on an approaching plane maybe, or the next departure. Let's see. We don't have an arrival coming anytime super soon. So interesting there that the runway lights have just been turned up like that. That's pretty cool to see. I've never seen that happen before. Got another TUI 737 pinging up on a radar, going to be out the door off to Verona. And then we also have another probably EasyJet A320 pinging on radar as well, but with a NA destination. So might just be moving around the airfield. But our next departure is going to be our TUI Boeing 737, but what a lovely view there of the runway and the airport terminal as Bristol Airport comes to life here this morning. Saturday, the 21st of February, 2026 here in the UK. Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening to all of you, wherever you're watching from. Welcome to Sky Squad TV. Nice flurry of departures there. Missed a couple of departures as I was setting up. As mentioned this morning, I did a little bit of the setup for today's live stream at home last night, but obviously didn't plug all my cables and stuff in because I didn't really see the need to do that. But didn't, of course, think about the fact that when I got to the airport, or where I'm standing right now, it was pitch black. So trying to insert a micro HDMI cable into the side of a camera when it is pitch black, and other HDMI and USB cables into other ports is quite tricky, if I say so myself. Not sure if any of you have ever had the opportunity to experience trying to insert cables into USB and HDMI ports sometime in the dark. But there you go, I did it, and I can tell you, pretty hard. Pretty hard, my friends. There's our 737. What I might do, team, I'm gonna boost the volume back up to balanced. So please let me know. So I've just boosted the microphones back up, but please let me know if the wind noise starts getting a little bit too much for you guys, and I can always turn it back down again. Anthony, good morning, saying good morning. Nice and windy again at Bristol. Have a good day. Good on you, mate. Yeah, be out here for a few hours up until that 9:30 a.m. mark. Whee! Steady on, Shawnee boy. Up until the 9:30 a.m. mark, when Bristol Airport kind of goes to sleep for a little while. Oh. But guys, just give me a moment. You will still be able to hear me every now and then. Just give me a moment. I've got a couple of snacks behind the scenes here for some breakfast. So just give me a moment. I'm just going to eat one of those, and then I'll put my vocal microphone back on. But we should have it ready to rock and roll just before Tui heads out the door. So just give me a moment there, guys. Just boosting the volume again, because listen to the startup on that 737. I'm not sure if you guys can hear it, but listen to the engine startup on that. It may have already finished now. Carmen Davis saying Ryanair from Barcelona is 4 minutes out. Good on you, Carmen. NZ1 saying nice spool up. Yeah, it was, hey. Not gonna lie, I've never really paid much attention to the 737's spooling up, but because we see quite a few of them here at Bristol, I probably should. But yeah, that sounded nice. No. Fraxy! Sky Squad, the only wind noise I hear is coming from the direction of my wife's chair. Steady on, Fraxy, steady on. Christine, on behalf of everyone here at Sky Squad, we do apologise for the language that comes from your husband there. Good on you, Fraxy. I know it's all a big joke and it's all in love, so good on you, Frankie. George Patterson, good morning. Saying hello from Christchurch. Good to see you, mate. All right, here we go. 2E out the door. Give me one moment, trying to put my hood back up. Oh, here we go. Woo! Woo! Mate, that wind, eh? Here we go. 2E out the door, heading off to Verona 737. Gonna have to get a bit of a move on because that Ryanair 737 coming in from Barcelona is pretty much hot on its tail right now. Well, sorry guys, apologies for the big zooms. As mentioned, got my gloves on, so hard to control the zoom rocker as much as I would like to. But here we go, back with eyes on. And then our Ryanair should be appearing behind us very soon. I have to say, I said it on the last live stream, but I really like the 2E livery on the 737. I don't know why. I think it's one of my favorite liveries to be on a Boeing 737. Waters, good morning, my friend. Good to see you. Lovely to have you here with us this morning. Pleasure, pleasure, pleasure. Nice bit of surface spray there from the 2E 737. Lovely to have you all here with us this morning. Appreciate it's an early morning for a lot of our English viewers. And thank you everybody for hitting the like button so far. Can we get to 100 likes within our first hour of being live? I reckon we can. Oh, nice bit of crabbing on that 2E 737 as it takes off there into the low cloud cover. Decent bit of crabbing there. Well, Waters, good morning, my friend. Good to see you. Just looking behind me, trying to locate that Ryanair 737. And anything at the moment, stairs connected to that EasyJet 320 over there in the distance. EasyJet 320 Neo there by the looks of it, just doing a slow scan of the airfield. We've got anything pushed back just yet? Looks like a Jet 2 737 over there in the distance, surely is. Quite a few guys, it's like some lights on over there in the distance behind next to that Jet 2. Oh, is that an air motor over there in the background? Yeah. Oh, actually, oh, okay, got a bit of a special visitor in there this morning. I cannot remember how to pronounce that airline, but in the background there you can see that tail. Edelweiss. I'm absolutely butchering the pronunciation of that airline name, but bit of a special visitor. They don't come all that often here into Bristol. But when they do, of course, it's always a great sight to have a different airline and a different livery on the gates and the stands here at the airport. I'm gonna have to have a look on Flight Radar, see if that guy will depart at some point this morning, because that would be pretty cool to see. The A320 that we saw, EasyJet earlier, that we saw, that had the stairs connected to the front and the back there, is the one that's been pinging up on radar for a little while. Bye bye 006 saying Edelweiss. Yeah, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. I'm probably not, to be fair. I'm probably absolutely butchering the pronunciation of that, but it's an A320 by the looks of it. All right, here comes our first arrival of today's live stream. Ryanair coming in. Boeing 737-800 coming in from Barcelona. So let's spin you lovely people around and get eyes on our very first arrival of today's live stream from my friends at Ryanair. We won't zoom in too far for the time being, my friends, because we are just a big old ball of light at the moment as it comes through all of that low cloud cover and moisture. But take a moment just to enjoy the nice Somerset countryside surroundings that we find ourselves in here whilst plane spotting at Bristol Airport. Bye bye 006 breaking it down for me and saying the way you pronounce it is Edelweiss. Edelweiss. Wow, I would never ever have said that airline name in that way. Edelweiss. Edelweiss. Am I pronouncing that correctly still? Edelweiss? Edelweiss? A device. Here we go. Ryanair 737, first arrival of today's early morning live stream here at Bristol. As it's cutting through that low cloud cover, all the moisture up in the air there, eh? Glenn Martin saying, I've been lucky to visit Bath, Cardiff, Manchester. Had a daughter who lived in London a few years ago. Good on you, Glenn. How good, eh? Which one was your favourite, Glenn? Good on you, Carwin. Thank you for that information, buddy. I was wondering about that, and I was going to get some eyes on my flight radar to see what we were up to there. But here we go. Ryanair coming in. Coming in fast, eh? Nice. Good landing there from Ryanair. Coming in fast. Nice bit of surface spray there for you guys as well. Hard on the anchors there, Ryanair from Barcelona. Man, that would have been an early... Whoa, steady on, Sean. Sorry, guys. That would have been an early morning departure from Barcelona for those guys. Would have been a very early morning departure. Hour and 56-minute flight time, so 2 hours ago. I suppose it's not too early, I suppose, because I keep forgetting Barcelona a couple of hours ahead of us here in the UK, so probably about 9 AM at the moment. Whoa, Ryanair turning around and backtracking down the runway, eh? Whoa, okay. Ryanair backtracking, wow, that's a big old ball of light. We'll keep that zoomed out just a bit so it's not so intense there, that landing light for you, but wow, backtracking, eh? Haven't seen that before. What a saying. Watch the Sound of Music, Sean, you'll soon know how to say it. So good, all right. Maybe I will, maybe I will. Fried says, yodel, yodel. Swiss, eh? A320 being pushed back there. But interesting there that Ryanair is now backtracking down the runway. Which taxiway are they going to come to? Beautiful scenic flight on the way in, flying over the gorgeous Chew Valley Lake. For those of you who may not be aware, the Chew Valley Lake, just on the outside of Bristol City, is a gorgeous, gorgeous place to go. Massive lake. Beautiful walk as well. Great for all types of walkers, casual walkers, full-on walkers, dog walkers. Anthony saying I live in Portishead, North Somerset, so not far away from Bristol Airport. Yeah, fair play. Big spool up there from the EasyJet A320. Big loud spool up. Looks like all that low cloud cover and the mist is just being blown back over the top of the airport there. Looking pretty cool. Surely has. Bye-bye 006. Next arrival, Ryanair 1362 from Venice, just past Bath. Sharon Chapman, good morning. Good to see ya. Lovely to have you here with us this morning, Sharon. Welcome to Bristol Airport. Good morning, good morning. And of course, welcome to Sky Squad TV. Hope you're doing well. Next arrival, Boeing 737, Ryanair 1362. Coming in from Venice this morning. Wind blowing over some low clouds cover. Bringing in a bit of mist and moisture. We're keeping an eye on the technology. We're all good for the time being. Steady. The retreating Blade saying good afternoon from Hong Kong. Good to see you, mate. Sharon saying Chew Valley is beautiful. Yeah, it really is. Sharon, I'm recently new to the Somerset region, And yeah, definitely keen to get out to Chew Valley and have a walk around with the family. Eyes on for our next arrival. Just gonna really quick check out the rain radar. Probably just like a touch of rain coming over soon. Just a little bit though, nothing major, but most of this that's hitting us at the moment is just being pushed through as the wind has changed direction a little bit. It feels like it has anyway, because it's now not blasting me in the back the whole time. All right, next arrival coming in very soon. Another Ryanair Boeing 737-800, which we'll get eyes on when I can see it through that low cloud cover. But this EasyJet that we are looking at the moment, I'm just going to get eyes on radar. As Bristol Airport comes to life a little bit more, nice and busy in the morning time. It's going to be out the door off to Lanzarote A320neo, which I would not mind heading off to Lanzarote right now with all this cold weather and rain that we're having here in the UK. Surely is. A couple of Ryanairs coming in. Good on you, bye-bye 006. Thank you everybody for hitting the like button. Can we get to 100 likes in the next 7 or 8 minutes, which would mean we'll hit 100 likes in just under an hour. Always great to be able to do that. And of course, as always, if you do hit that like button, there's a free way for you lovely people to support the channel. And of course, it helps to push it out even more to new viewers. Get it featured on to more people's feeds. Here we go. Next Ryanair coming in. I can see that in the distance there. We'll spin around as it gets a little bit closer. Oh. Okay, might be time to apply this guy to the YOLO box for the time being. What's going on here? Guys, bear with me one moment. I just need to put a waterproof cover over the top of my camera. Actually, we'll do it after this next arrival, eh? Here we go, Ryanair coming in. But also, if you are watching on a mobile device and you'd like to hit the live button and you've got your live chat up, you just need to X down your live chat. Close down your live chat. And then you'll be able to locate your like button there. But here we go, next arrival, Ryanair coming in. Definitely a bit of rain coming over, eh? That's annoying. Nice reverse for our sound. But guys, just bear with me for one moment. It's gonna get a little bit crinkly, but I want to place my waterproof cover over the top of my camera. Lovely arrival there for my friends at Ryanair, though. Looks like it's just a passing shower as the wind, of course, pushes through more of that low cloud cover. Wow, it's very difficult doing all of this with gloves on. I do apologise there, guys. I do apologise there. Quite difficult doing all of this with gloves on. Got to be ready for all elements here in the UK. Got to be ready for all elements. Wind, rain, snow. All right, our next EasyJet lined up on runway 27. Spooling up the engine. It's going to be out the door to Lanzarote this morning, as I was saying. Would not mind being in Lanzarote right now. Ian, good to see you. Saying thanks for the stream. My son and daughter-in-law and kids live in Brislington, Bristol. Oh, awesome. Hey, so good. That's a nice place. Brislington is a nice place. Not gonna be able to see too much of that A320. As it takes off there into the low cloud cover, and this somewhat rainy, misty vibe that's going on right now. Should have another arrival coming in very, very soon. Nothing lined up on runway 27 as yet. Planes waiting there at Zulu 4 taxiway. Quite a little bit, 1, 2, 3, 4 EasyJet planes lined up, ready to depart here this morning. All right, waterproof covers are on. I was not expecting to use these this morning. Francis saying, I love the half light of the early morning. Yeah, it's pretty good, eh? Hey, here we go. H-Man, good to see ya. Celebrating 3 months in the ground crew membership tier, saying evening, Sean, and legends all morning there. Good to see you, H-Man. Hope you're doing well. Here we go, our next arrival coming in. Ryanair 504 coming in from Dublin. Let's go. Beautiful, nice touchdown there from Ryanair. Apologies for not being able to zoom in quicker. As it goes into that low, misty, rainy cloud cover coming through. Well and truly covering the airport, but not so much covering my position, which is quite nice. Do you have a little bit of it from the wind that's pushing it through to us. But H-Man, good to see you, buddy. Hope you are well. Oh. EasyJet on the move. Francis saying, hope it doesn't get as bad as a few weeks ago. Yeah, true. Now, Francis, honestly, it'll be okay. It just looks like a passing shower, to be fair. It's very light too. Very light. Nothing to worry about. Francis saying, I've got such a busy schedule on my holiday. There'll be hardly any time for plane spotting. Francis, that's no good. You got to make time for some plane spotting there, Francis. You got to. Be a crime not to, eh? Be a crime not to. Easy out the door off to Future Ventura. Another sunny place that I wouldn't mind being at, to be fair. Garden Railway, good to see you. Saying hi all, good to see you. Good morning, welcome. Paul Carmen, good to see you. Saying, can't believe you guys are basically just down the road from me. Flew out of Bristol. Flew out of Bristol to Lanzarote 3 weeks ago with Jet2. Good to see you, Paul. Good morning, my friend. Lovely to have you here with us today on the live stream. Hope you're doing well. Easy out the door. Off to Future Ventura. We're just checking flight radar, see if we had any more arrivals, but we're good for the time being. Look at that low cloud cover covering the airport, eh? Mad. Look at that, disappeared straight up in there. Let's hope this doesn't get heavier. It's not meant to. It's not meant to. Obviously that wind ripping through this morning brought the rain through to us a little bit earlier. Than was maybe anticipated from the start. Just grabbing one more waterproof cover there. Hopefully this doesn't fly away on me, this one. Shouldn't do. go. Just covering my portable router there, but lovely to see you all. Good morning once again. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are tuning in from. Welcome to Sky Squad TV live on the early bird live stream from Bristol Airport. We're going to be live here until 9:30 a.m. local time, which is when kind of the airport goes to sleep for about half an hour to 45 minutes to reset from the morning departures and the morning arrivals. Francis saying I've got 5 days at Heathrow to begin with, so I shall get my fix there. Good on ya. Madness, eh? 5 days at Heathrow. You'll definitely see a nice amount of planes, as you know, Francis. Nice amount of planes there. But lovely to see you all. Good morning once again. Good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Sky Squad TV, live from Bristol Airport. If I haven't seen you or mentioned, my name is Sean, your host here on the live stream. We're staying with a bit of a zoomed out shot today of most of these departures because the rain is coming over. And they're just kind of slowly disappearing there into the light rain shower that is coming over and the wind. But hopefully, wind picking up again is just going to push it all through. All right, next EasyJet A320neo lining up on runway 27 is out the door off to Prague this morning. Francis, as you well and truly know, be prepared. Excuse me, be prepared for all types of weather during your during your holiday here in the UK. Especially when you're out live, not live streaming. Especially when you're out plane spotting, my friend. Be prepared for all types of weather, eh? You guys know by now with our live streams here on Sky Squad TV that we are prepared, as always, with waterproof covers and everything else that we need to keep the gear and everything else protected. All right, A320neo next out the door off to Prague. All right, power set on the EasyJet A320. Nice bit of runway and surface spray. Look at that, look. Look how misty and rainy it is over there in the distance, eh? My glasses are a bit wet, so I can't really make out how hectic the rain cover is over there. Hey, but we're good. We're covered. We're waterproofed. We're covered. Next, A320neo EasyJet out the door off to Edinburgh, to the top of the, well, near enough to the top of the UK anyway. Good on you, Francis. Packed and ready to trudge through the mud. Good on you. Anthony saying, haven't you seen the film Sound of Music? Anthony, no, I haven't. Hey, Anthony, are you up to date with where we're at on the live stream, my friend? You might be watching. If you're talking about that airline that I couldn't pronounce earlier, you might be a little bit far behind in the live stream there. You might not be up to date with where we are at currently. Off to Edinburgh, here we go. Power set on the A320 Neo. Interesting that they fly an A320 Neo from Bristol to Edinburgh. I suppose for the most part it is like a decent flight. It's about an hour or so. So it's a pretty decent flight. Don Smith, good morning, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. EJ320 Neo disappeared into the rain there. I think we've got another departure coming. Probably not just yet. Looks like our apron over here has been cleared out. Just one lone EasyJet 320 over there in the distance by the looks of it, hiding there behind the trees. No, they seem to have my little cloth, that's alright. Alrighty, next A320 taxiing towards us. A320 214 variant at the door off to Barcelona this morning. Coming down to taxiway Zulu 4 to line up on runway 27. Francis, honestly, like, we've been talking quite a bit on the live streams over the past few weeks, but it's really cool to hear about your holiday. Sounds awesome. Francie, I'm not munching on any chips, mate. That's just the waterproof covers. Apologies for the crunching sounds there, guys. The crunching sounds is the waterproof cover on my camera. So I'm not munching on any food at the moment. I've had my banana for breakfast. Do actually have a little bit more breakfast in my bag down there, which I might eat at some point. Might have that on the way back home, but no munching on crisps here, mate. Crisps. That was very English of me there. Crisps. Chops. Easy out the door into the distance there. See you later. As we slowly rotate to locate our next EasyJet A320, which is over here, going to be departing very soon. Off to Verona. Going to make one quick change in the background here, guys, so just bear with me for one moment. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Not gonna lie, I was hoping to see a little bit more crabbing from those 3 arrivals that we had earlier on the Ryanair, because it is quite a decent crosswind here at the airport when you pay attention to where the wind is. Yeah, when you pay attention to where the wind is, it is quite a decent crosswind coming through. Looks like the rain has passed for the time being, which is good. Oh, here we go. Our A320 is on the move. EasyJet. As Sean puts his glove back on. Also, very happy that I've got extra weight on my tripod to keep it down. Of course, I've got a lightweight tripod. And if I didn't have those weights in this wind, my tripod probably would have blown away. It tried to blow away a couple of times when I was setting up this morning. Francie, my wife doesn't feed me. Francis is going to Spotter Fest in Sydney in late March. Awesome stuff. Picking up a message there. Glenn Martin saying, when I was in the UK, was April. Wasn't too bad weather-wise, but you probably know that. Glenn Martin, yeah. It's usually pretty decent in April time, actually, to be fair. Usually pretty decent in April. Miss Pandora, good morning. Good to see you. Wow. This wind is actually starting to like dry my throat out, which is quite weird. I didn't think that would be much of a thing. Okay, quick zoom out on radar. Do we have an arrival? Not by the looks of it. Oh, looks like our special visitor is going to be out the door soon as well, off to Zurich. The A320-214. Edelweiss. Edelweiss. A320 off to Zurich, coming out very soon. We might record that. A bit of a shame it's such a wet and rainy day, but we'll definitely record it. Sean in the background is slightly annoyed that I don't seem to have anyway, my cloth, and I was hoping to wipe my glasses with it. So I might have to improvise a little bit. Anthony saying, I'm watching on my phone and TV, but not in sequence. Oh, okay, Anthony. Yeah, cool. All good. Good on ya. Watching on your phone and TV. How good. Oh, and also, big thank you, everybody, for helping us to blast through 100 likes on today's live stream. Very much appreciated. As mentioned, first time coming out for an early morning live stream here at Bristol. We're going to be doing quite a few more of these. Nice. Yeah, we're definitely going to be doing a few more of these over the next little while. And just like that, gone into the rain. But yeah, as mentioned, we're going to be doing quite a few more of these early bird live streams as the mornings here in the UK start to get a bit brighter. Also, good test there at the beginning, a bit of a stress test, I suppose, of the camera. First time, of course, coming out doing an early morning live stream at Bristol. So a bit of a good test on the low light here at Bristol. And yeah, my camera held up quite well. My camera usually isn't that great with low light because it is a camcorder. Camcorders aren't usually the best in low light and or essentially no light anyway. Bye letting us know our next arrival is an Aer Lingus ATR 72-600 3280 from Dublin 741. Yes, good on ya. But yeah, good test there for sure on the low light. I was very happy with that. Miss Pandora, I am keeping well. Thank you so much for asking. Keeping well and trying my best to stay dry. Looks like we kind of camera shifted a bit there in the wind. Yes, keeping well. Thank you so much for asking. I hope you are too. Lovely to have you here with us this morning. As we're waiting for that Edelweiss. ADIL wise, 3:20 to depart here today. Heading back out the door off to Zurich. Whilst we're waiting for that, I'm actually, that'd be quite a cool highlight video. So I'm going to set up the recording features here real quick. There we go, done deal. And so I can record that. Sounds like our EasyJet 320 to the right hand side of me that's on one of the open bays is doing a bit of an engine spool up there. Time for some water. Glenn Martin, you know it, mate. Glenn, you know it, my friend. Yeah, please don't get me to pronounce that, eh? Let's try it. Let's try it, Glenn, for old time's sakes. Hakia. Military base in New Zealand. Hakia. I still think I'm saying it wrong. Nigel Cox, good morning. Saying definitely not the best weather out there this morning. Nah, it surely isn't, mate, but that's okay. We're out here having fun. We are covered up with all of the waterproof coverings, as you guys can most likely hear. You can hear those crinkling away there. But yeah, you can most likely hear those. I've got the waterproof covers on the camera and some of the gear. But looks like the vast majority of that rain that we just had is passing through. But yeah, the crazy thing is that it wasn't forecast rain. Until about midday today. So obviously that's changed a bit because the wind is ripping through here. And ironically, it is about 9 or 10 degrees, which in the UK is classed as warm. And if we didn't have this wind, it actually would feel quite nice and warm. Francis, yes it does. Great question. Francis asking Sean, in the summer there in Bristol, does the amount of incoming and outgoing traffic increase significantly? Yeah, it does actually. I wouldn't like... significantly is quite a strong word. I'm going to zoom out, guys, because that low cloud cover has come well and truly over the airport terminal and has completely covered the airport terminal. You cannot see it. Visibility over at the terminal is pretty much non-existent. There we go, enter one aviation. Hakia, Glen Whitehead, Hakia. I got there, I think. Hakia. It's hard. Francis, yes it does. It does increase, yes. Significantly is probably quite a strong expression. But it definitely does increase. We also get, unsure if it's been confirmed yet. I need to look into local plane spawning forums and stuff, but we do get here at Bristol in the summer months, we do get the TUI 787 800 Dreamliner that flies from Bristol for the summer, flies from Bristol to Florida, I believe. Wow, look at that. The visibility over the airport is like non-existent right now. That's crazy. And then yeah, get a lot more get a lot more EasyJet movements and a lot more Ryanair movements as well. A couple of decent other Jet 2s and that as well. Samantha saying, is it like our summer schedule here in Christchurch, Sean? Yeah, it kind of is. It kind of is. Yeah, it kind of is. I would say it's busier because there's a lot less like super long haul flights. Of course, Christchurch gets a lot of the long haul America flights and things like that. But yeah, so yeah, it is kind of like Christchurch, but yeah, busier because there's a lot more short haul flights to Europe and that as well. So yeah, Chinook there in the chat, good to see you, mate, saying evening, morning all. Welcome to a very, all of a sudden, disappeared Bristol airport. It is under so much cloud cover and fog that the airport has literally just disappeared. Literally the airport has completely disappeared. I'm gonna see if I can give that lens a little bit of a wipe. The airport has literally just disappeared. And everything around me is covered in low cloud. Like, it's not raining, it's just fog. Complete fog right now. Just giving my lens a bit of a wipe there. Madness. Brian's is saying, yeah, talking of Lakenheath, I saw a video of 8 F-22 Raptors the other day passing through off to Qatar. Yeah, there's F-22s at Lakenheath at the moment, actually. No idea when they are departing, but they arrived a couple of days ago. But yeah, a couple of F-22s at Lakenheath at the moment. I'm hoping to be back at Lakenheath in a couple of weeks. So yeah, definitely keep your eyes peeled for that, my friends. Glenn Martin celebrating 15 months in the ground crew, sorry, in the co-pilot membership tier there, saying I put up with this guy, love you heaps. Good on you, Glenn. Good on you, mate. Wow, guys, so yeah, Bristol Airport is currently well and truly disappeared, and I would imagine there's not going to be too many planes departing and or arriving at this very moment in time. Average delay is 6 minutes, but the visibility from where I'm standing, which is pretty much on the edge of the runway, is non-existent. Non-existent right now. So there's definitely going to be no arrivals and or departures for the next little while. I wonder how long this will take. We'll keep an eye on flight radar though, because there's a couple of planes obviously pinging. It'll be very interesting to see how quickly this clears. Nigel Cox saying that there's 12 in total F-22s at Lakenheath that haven't departed yet. Yeah, mad. Telly Two Sheep, good to see you. Nigel saying there was 2 C-17s departed yesterday from Lakenheath, and that was it. Yeah, I tuned into Ted's stream for a little while. Ted Coningsby. And yeah, it was very slow. Wow, the Ryanair 737 is taxiing out the door to Barcelona. We'll hear it, but we won't see it. Unless miraculously, this fog lifts in like the next 30 seconds or so, it clears. But the likelihood of that happening is quite low. NZ1 Aviation, does Bristol have an ILS, Sean? I believe so, Mike. I believe so. I need to do a little bit more research onto that, my friend. But from what I've seen, looking over the runway and looking into some extra information, Mike, I do believe that Bristol has an ILS system just because of where it is located up on the hill. And as you can see here as well, you know, we are very much up at the top of the hill, so open to all types of weather, fog, rain, snow, whatever. So yeah, Mike, I very much do believe that they have an ILS system installed here at Bristol. I need to go back and triple check all of their information, but I've seen some stuff before. But yeah, I would be, being honest, I would be very surprised if they don't have one for the type of location that Bristol is. I'd be very surprised if they weren't to have one. Sorry. Lizzie Sab, good morning, good to see ya. Anthony Power saying I live in Bristol in Keynsham and it's very foggy just like this. Yeah, mad, eh? That's just come out of nowhere. It's come out of nowhere. But by the looks of it though, in true Ryanair fashion, Ryanair are going to give it a go. Ryanair are going to give it a go. Lizzie Sav, good morning, good to see ya. Mr. Jake, good morning, good to see you. Saying good evening. Oh, good evening, good to see ya. Clicked on the wrong thing now on my phone. Mr. Jake saying great view this morning. Yeah. Roger, good morning, good to see you, Roger Horn. Lovely to have you with us today. Yeah, looks like Ryanair and EasyJet are going to give it a go, eh? We won't see them though, unfortunately. Man, my glasses are absolutely soaked. The joys of being a four-eyes. When it rains, your glasses get soaked. And yeah, I did just call myself a four-eyes, because I can. Frank C saying, Sky Scott, just a thought, buddy, how many star jumps can you do in 30 minutes? Mate, I don't know, and I'm not going to find out. I don't know, and I'm not going to find out. It might be clearing a little bit, this fog. It looks like it's clearing a touch behind me at the moment. Mr. Jake, I'm not snacking on anything. The crinkling noises that you hear at the moment, my friends, I do apologise, is the waterproof cover over the top of my camera. There's nothing I can do about that, I'm afraid. It's very, very windy here at the airport, so I've had to put my waterproof covers on over the top of the camera. But of course, yeah, it will continue blowing its way over the top. I might try something real quick though. But yeah, I'm not actually snacking on anything, guys. It's just the waterproof cover getting blown around in the wind. So apologies, I do appreciate that it's probably a rather annoying noise, but there's not too much I can do about it, I'm afraid. All right, yeah, that didn't work. So yeah, apologies about that, guys. Ooh. Should maybe try and bring like a elastic band or a cable tie or something next time round. But yeah, not snacking on anything. Oh, all right. Looks like Ryanair's on the way. But guys, not gonna lie, if this fog and slight rain doesn't give up, we might have to call it early again here on Sky Scott TV. We'll give it another 20 minutes, eh? We'll go up until 8 AM local time, at least get a 2-hour live stream in. Excuse me. At least get a 2-hour live stream in. But yeah, if this fog doesn't clear, then there's no point in me standing out here, and no point in you guys trying to view and not really having a view of anything, to be honest with you. But I do appreciate every single one of you for joining in so far this morning. The fog has well and truly come over and decided that it wants to call us off again this morning, eh? Man, honestly, the weather in the UK is just getting a bit much. It's mad. But hey, we're out here. We've got a few hours of a live streaming, got a couple of departures. Good to have every one of you here with me this morning. But that's just part and parcel of live streaming, and especially here in the UK. Definitely part and parcel of it. But yeah, you know, there's no point of me standing out here for too much longer if I can't really put a show on for you guys. Wow, Enza1 saying it's had a wee Google and it is equipped to Cat 3. Is it? Wow, madness. All right, so Ryanair, which we can't see, but we can see on Flight Radar, is lined up on runway 27. Gonna give it a go. I've actually just taken my glasses off because it's probably just easier for me to see without having all that rain on my glasses. Aer Lingus 3280 ATR 72-600 turning onto final approach. That's madness that that Ryanair 737 is out the door. Trish, yeah, welcome to the UK. We never have much luck with the weather. Mr. Jake, the family's doing well. Thank you, family is doing well. I'm gonna locate that ATR on flight radar. Fair play, eh? Fair play to the ATR 72-600 coming into land at Bristol. I don't actually think we're gonna see any of it. I really don't. I don't think we're gonna see any of it. But yeah, if this fog doesn't clear, guys, then yeah, there's not much point of me standing out here putting on a live show for you guys where I'm not able to show you anything. Lone Star. Lizzie Sav saying, love my multifocals, couldn't do without at my age. Good on you guys. And Francis saying that as well. Yeah, so here we go. Aer Lingus ATR 72-600 is lining up on a final approach. I'll keep an eye out for it to see if we can at least see some of it, but I don't think we're going to be able to see any of it, to be fair. We'll hear it come over, but fair play, eh? Wind's died down quite a lot now. Just trying to see if I can locate it. I think it's going to be one of those ones, you'll hear it before you see it kind of thing. You'll hear it before you see it. Yeah, Steve, good on you for coming back into the chat, mate. I was just thinking about you. I was just thinking about you with your comment earlier on about the weather. But hey, that's how it is over here in the UK. It's really hard to know what the weather forecasts are going to do at this time of the year. All right, ATR 72-600 is getting closer and closer, but as mentioned, no visibility of it whatsoever. But thank you for those of you that are hanging around, enjoying the chat with me, and of course enjoying the chat in the live stream there as well for hitting the like button too. Thank you so much. We'll stay out for another little while longer, okay? We'll stay out until 8 AM local time, and if the fog hasn't lifted, then of course we will we'll call it a day early. All right, I can definitely hear that ATR 72-600. Craig River Murray, good to see you, mate. I can hear it, can't see it. It's up there somewhere. I'm just gonna try my best to follow it in by the sound. Yeah, no visibility of it whatsoever. Can't see it. To the naked eye, cannot see it. Wow, fair play to the pilots, eh? Fair play to the pilots. Yeah, Roger Horn, good on you, mate. Heavy drizzle is the word. Oh. Had absolutely no visual of that Aer Lingus ATR whatsoever. It's crazy. Fox hunting weather, as my dad used to say. Wow, yeah, okay. Fox hunting weather. Wow, so we've got 1, 2, 3 EasyJet A320 lined up, going to be out the door off to Glasgow, followed by a Ryanair 737-800, another Ryanair 737-800, and our special A320 is also pinging up on radar still, but hasn't moved yet. I was so hoping that this would have gone past already. But hey, not too much we can do, really. Lizzie, there was a plane on there somewhere. There really was. There really was. You could hear it, but you couldn't see it. All right, so next out the door is our EasyJet A320 off the Glasgow that we cannot see. Straight out departure by the sounds of it for the EasyJet. Out there somewhere in the distance, Mrs. Christine Frank coming in, celebrating 14 months in the ground crew tier. Good on ya, Christine Frank. Thank you so much for your ongoing and continued support. It really, really does mean a lot. Thank you so much. Francis Wade saying, just provide the commentary, Sean. We can imagine the planes. Well, there you go. There was an A320 departure right there, heading out the door off to Glasgow. I cannot believe how quickly that heavy drizzle came through. Visibility is like non-existent, like absolute zero visibility here today. Crazy, eh? Absolutely mad. All right, so next out the door, if we were able to see it, is a Ryanair Boeing 737-800 going to be off to Venice. 16 years old, this particular 737, so it's been around a while. The weather is clearing now in Portishead. Good on you, Anthony. "16 years old, eh? Country of registration is Malta, operated by Buzz Air, this particular one. Buzz Air, of course, being another arm to the Ryanair empire. Ryanair, of course, have got their own brand, of course, Ryanair, and then they've got Buzz Air, and they also have Malta Air as well. All of the Buzz Air and the Malta Air Boeing 737s pretty much are set up in the same configuration as all of the Ryanair 737s as well, on the inside, like the seats and the cabins and stuff. We surely do, Craig. Surely do have a couple rolling out now. Unfortunately, we just can't see them, my friend. Unfortunately, we cannot see them. I'll point the camera over in the direction of the Zulu 4 taxiway, so we can at least get some decent sounds for you guys. But yeah, unfortunately, we just can't see them. But yeah, as mentioned, Ryanair, of course. Ryanair is their main brand, and then of course they own Buzz Air and Malta Air at the same time as well. How crazy is this, eh? How crazy is this, my friends? It's fun. Not gonna lie, it's pretty fun. I wonder if it will pass us through though. The heavy drizzle. One heck of a drizzle. There we go. And then our next Ryanair departure is 505 out the door off to Dublin, just across the water there over to Ireland. Our special visitor, wowzers. Our special visitor's A320 is 23 years old. Wow. 23 years old. That's got to be the oldest A320 I believe I've seen in my days of plane spotting, and of course live streaming as well. Francis, wait. It's like a window on the weather with nothing else except Sean's great turn of phrase. Good on you, Francis. That's so good. Yeah, wow, 23 years old, eh? Crazy. All right, next out the door, as mentioned, was that Boeing 737-800 from Ryanair, going to be heading off to Dublin. Francis saying Ryanair in terms of passenger numbers. Oh. Ryanair on terms of passenger numbers is the biggest... Man alive, why is this not working for me properly? Is the biggest European carrier. American and Chinese airlines dominate. Very, very true. Good on you, Francis. All right, Ryanair's Boeing 737-800 out the door, off to Dublin. I don't think this is going to lift anytime soon, friends. I was hoping that it would, but I don't think it's going to. But it was a shame. It was so clear this morning as well. It was so clear this morning. There we go, lovely noise from that Boeing 737-800 out the door off to Dublin. Turning down taxiway Zulu 4. And our next Ryanair is going to be out the door, off to Porto as well. All these lovely sounding, warm, sunny places, whilst we're standing up on the top of a hill at Bristol Airport in Somerset, getting wet. In the heavy drizzle. In the heavy drizzle, which we were hoping was going to clear. But it makes me feel fantastic to know that so many of you are still here watching, hitting that like button as well. So thank you, everybody. Thank you for your support on today's live stream. Apologies, guys, that I haven't been able to bring you more action, or, well, more visible action anyway, from Bristol Airport. Got to be ready for all types of weather, eh? Unfortunately, we're not undercover. That would be nice if we were. But you've got to be ready for all types of weather. But yeah, we'll give it another, I don't know, 10 minutes or so, maybe. And if it hasn't lifted, my friends, then I will well and truly call it a day and head back home. And yeah, get myself back indoors, eh? Because this is very unexpected. I wasn't expecting to have this heavy drizzle this morning. Reese, good morning. Good to see you, my friend. Lovely to have you here. Good morning. Welcome to a very non-visual Bristol Airport. We cannot see anything right now. No arrivals and or departures. Our visibility is pretty much zero. We're just waiting to see if we can get some type of visibility somewhere. But I don't think it's going to happen, friends. I don't think it's going to happen. Hey, we're hopeful. We're hopeful. We're optimistic. We're optimistic. But good to see you, Reese. Hope you're doing well. But our Ryanair that's going to be out the door off to Porto is 8 years old as well. March 2017 was when it was delivered to Ryanair. just over a 2-hour flight time. Greg Miller, good morning, good afternoon to you. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Lovely to have you here at a very foggy, not foggy, sorry, at a very heavy drizzle Bristol airport. Good to see you. Craig saying, I think I can see a few more twigs. Yeah, there's definitely quite a few more twigs. Reese, correct. My name is Sean, but it is spelt as Greg has said it. It is spelt S-E-A-N, the Irish way. Yeah, but hey, I'm easy. S-H-A-U-N, S-H-A-W-N, however you would like to say it. My name is Sean. It all means the same thing. But lovely to see you here, Reese. Thank you for tuning in, my friend. Welcome to Sky Squad TV, live from our home airport of Bristol Airport. Really don't know if this is going to clear anytime soon, eh? Don't think so. I don't think it's going to. Roger saying weather radar showing clearer by 8:30 a.m. Okay, cool. Good on you, Roger. Maybe we will hang around, eh? Because I was going to go until about 9:30 this morning anyway, when the airport kind of like goes back to sleep for a little while for it to reset for the next flurry of arrivals and departures. So hopefully it does clear. And then I can kind of put my glasses back on as well so I can see properly. Sounds like our Ryanair Boeing 737 is taxiing on Zulu 4, which it is. Coming around onto runway 27 to line up. Those of you that are recently just joined in, good to see you. We're waiting for this heavy drizzle to disperse so we can get back to normal proceedings. And if you are hearing any type of crinkling noise, that is the waterproof cover over the top of my camera. I do apologise for that noise, but unfortunately there's not much I can do about it. I'd rather keep my camera under its waterproof cover. But I'm actually going to take this opportunity, my friends, to have a little bit more of the breakfast that I packed for myself. So I'm going to remove my vocal microphone for the time being, and yeah, have a little bit of my breakfast that I've packed. So just bear with me for a few minutes there, guys. Reese is saying he's going to Duxford for some plane spotting today. Awesome stuff, mate. Hopefully the weather is hopefully the weather's better on that side. Yeah, Trish, thank you so much for your support and for dropping in today. Yeah, we'll see you on the next one, eh? Have a great time. And I've got the Discord open for Was Radio's show on Highland FM as well, whilst I'm out here. So I'll probably see you over there in the Discord chat, eh? Say hi to Was for me. I'll drop in later on when I can. Lax Bro, good to see you. Saying good evening from Melbourne, Australia. Good morning from Bristol. A very heavy drizzle laden Bristol airport. We're just waiting for this to clear. Morning. Be real and Zed, good to see you, mate. Hope you're doing well. Lovely to have you here with us this morning. We're just kind of on a little bit of like a little bit of a break at the moment to wait and see if we can to see if this heavy drizzle that we currently have right now is going to clear. Hey, here we go. Visibility is being restored. Alrighty, everybody. Visibility, my friends, is being restored. I can start to see the runway lights appearing. The visibility around me where I'm standing at the moment. And this fantastic plane spotting location that we get to enjoy is now finally coming back. And we do have our KLM Embraer coming in very, very soon. Trying to locate it for you guys. Might have to get my glasses back out. Get my glass back out, give them a bit of a wipe down. I appreciate you guys for sticking around with me there. Thought I'd play some music just to kind of fill the void for a few minutes whilst I was waiting, because being completely honest with you, lovely people, I was kind of running out of things to say. But it was great to be watching you all have a good conversation with each other there in the chat. But here we go. Our KLM is coming. And I'm so hoping I can see it, but I can now see the whole of the runway. Can't see the terminal just yet. But how crazy was that, eh? How crazy was that? We were there 1 minute, watching planes depart and arrive. And then the next minute, rain comes over. Here we go, KLM. There it is. Hey, we can finally see planes again. Woohoo! We can finally see some planes again. Wowee, eh? How good. Whoa. Mate, disappeared into the fog again, eh? All right. Bear with me 2 seconds, guys. Gonna get a little bit crinkly. I can finally take off my waterproof cover from the camera. So just bear with me for 1 moment. Looks like it might need, my camera that is, might need a little bit of a wipe down. Hey! Visibility has been restored, my friends. Visibility has been restored. Yo! Here we go. Yeah, now we're talking. Just in time. Just in time for our Jet 2 holidays. Boeing 737. Let's give this a quick wipe, if I can. I'm not able to get in there properly to wipe that guy down as well as I'd like. A little bit of moisture on the lens there, but we'll be okay. Good to see you, KLM. Nearly missed it, but good to see her. Just appeared. Guys, no problem at all with me hanging around. Thank you for hanging around. I appreciate it. It was a good half an hour there of kind of nothing, really. Hopefully that dries itself out soon. Good on you, Steve. Yeah, just done that, mate. Thank you so much. Need a bit of a better cloth there for the lens. DJ Paul D, good to see you. Good morning, good evening to you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Jet 2 out the door. Here we go. We can finally see some planes. Woo! That was crazy. That was mad, guys. Once again, thank you so much for hanging around, eh? Really do appreciate it. It means a lot. And I apologize there for the kind of non-existent half an hour or so of planes there. But that was mad, eh? That was absolutely crazy to have that amount of fog just come out of nowhere. We're just going to get some nice surface spray now, though. Wow, eh? All I can say is wow. Jet 2 going long. Going very long the roll out. There we go. 737 disappeared. But guys, we can finally see. And there's our KLM Embraer. Well, it was there. There it is. I need to put my glasses back on. We saw appear from the clouds. We missed the special A320 from our Swiss airline friends. We missed that one. Telly and Zed, good to see you, mate. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Noisy KLM. Noisy Embraer. But here we go, guys. We're back in action. It is just like that, cleared. Just like that, cleared. We were covered there. Absolutely covered. Couldn't see a thing. Didn't know where we were going. Couldn't see my hands. Nah, I'm joking. I could see my hands and feet. Didn't know whether I was coming or going then, guys. Didn't know whether I was coming or going. Eh? Madness. But hey, we're back. We stuck it out and we're back. KLM Embraer E175. Bye-bye. That was the Aer Lingus ATR. There we go. That was the Aer Lingus ATR that arrived earlier that we were not able to see. Telly NZ, here he is. The legend has arrived. Good to see you, mate. Tell you, we're back in action. The heavy drizzle has lifted and we are back in action, my friend. Sounds like the birds are happy about that too. So, that KLM that we just saw is our last arrival on today's live stream. The next arrival does not land here into Bristol until 9:35, but we are now in for a nice flurry of departures for our kind of like hour of power, if you like. We're going to be finishing up at around about 9:30 local time, unless things kind of settle down a little bit before that. But we shall wait and see what we've got coming and going. But here we go for the next little while, eh? Mad. Absolutely crazy how you can go from zero visibility for like half an hour to then complete visibility. Madness. It just completely has dissipated. Crazy. Still a little bit of moisture on the lens there on the camera, but by the looks of it, I think it's okay. Might give it one more wipe, but good to see you, Telly. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Welcome in. And once again, thank everybody for hanging out with me there. It was very unexpected, that heavy drizzle that came through. Very unexpected there, but hey-ho, we stuck it out. We stayed out. I wanted to, because I knew that it was going to lift. We stuck it out, but here we are. We're back in action, all right? So thank everybody for hanging out once again. Hope you are enjoying today's show. If you are, please do hit the like button. And also, if you are enjoying the content here on the live streams and you want to see more, because there will be, then please do come on over and hit the subscribe button on the channel as well. Just cleaning the lens there. So it's done a bit of a better job. Wow, eh? That was mad. I've genuinely didn't think that was going to clear. Pretty happy that I hung out and stayed out there for the time being that I did. But I did not think that was going to clear. It looked way too heavy for it to clear. So hopefully it holds off for another like half an hour or 40 minutes, because by the looks of it, I think I very last departure in like the flurry is around about 9, being pushed back a little bit there. But there we go, that KLM, stoked to have got the KLM. That was, as mentioned, the last arrival for the morning. We're now on departures in a couple of minutes time. Good on you, Francis. It's been fun to get back out into the UK and get Sky Squad TV set up, streaming from the UK, of course. You know, whilst I was based in Hertfordshire with my parents and my family on that side, of course, we were getting back and forth to the London-based airports. So Heathrow, Stansted, Luton, Gatwick as well. Went to Gatwick once, which was awesome. Good to see James from Only Planes Network, based in Brisbane, at Gatwick the other day. That was a nice surprise. Wasn't expecting to see James do a stream from London Gatwick. Yeah, Francis, I'm also pretty sad that we missed that one as well, to be fair. Yeah, I'm pretty sad that we missed that too. But hey ho, next time. That guy has come and gone a couple of times now. So hopefully next time round we can get it, eh? But once again, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me during that period of time. You know, it wasn't really much for you guys to see, so I appreciate it may have been a little bit boring for you. Here we go, a couple of minutes away until our next departure. But how good was that first hour and a half, though? Our first hour and 30 minutes with all those arrivals and departures. That was cool. That's gonna be really nice in the summertime when I come out and do these early morning, early bird live streams in the summer, and then come out and do some more evening streams as well. That's gonna be really, really nice to see the sun coming up, which will be behind us, of course, and then in the evening, when we're out here doing evening live streams, then of course we will be able to see the sun setting, of course, here at Bristol, which I've seen quite a few pictures and videos of evening plane spotting where the sun's setting, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. Francis, yeah, he did do it last year as well. And yeah, I believe you're right. I think he did do Heathrow too. I'm not sure where he was standing at Heathrow. I don't think he had the best. I don't think he had the best location at Heathrow. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure where he was standing. Can't quite remember. But yeah, I don't think he had the best location at Heathrow, because I remember him saying on the Gatwick stream that he probably wouldn't rush to go back to Heathrow. Which I don't blame him, to be fair, because if you don't have a van or like some way to get a view over the fence and or to get to the Renaissance Hotel, you kind of don't really have any type of view or any type of long view of any of the planes taxiing or departing at Heathrow. You need to have a van, and you basically need to go to the Renaissance Hotel and pay the 20 or 30 pound for the few hours worth of parking. Yeah. DJ Paul, I did not see Jimmy's holiday pictures. No. I hope he was having a good time though. Daniel Slack, good morning. Good to see you. Lovely to have you here with us this morning. Hope you were. All right, a couple of minutes away from our next departure here at Bristol. What I like about Bristol, about the airport that is, with the arrivals and departures, I've come to realise I'm a little bit more studying and looking into it over the next few days. Oh, look at this. Didn't realise this before. We had some heavy drizzle and some cows have appeared in the field that we're standing in. Hopefully they don't come over and say hello, but here we go. Heavy drizzle and I don't know, some, what's it, aliens or something have dropped some cows into the field. Look at these guys. Well and truly out in Somerset. Out in the fields of Somerset. In the West Country. So funny. Look at these guys. Good to see you, fellas. Oi, oi. In Somerset. Hey, Ipso. Good to see you, buddy. One of our awesome super mods there. Dropping in a very, very generous £10 super chat there, my friend. Thank you so much. Coming in saying, morning all. Sorry, I've been AWOL today. Still on holiday. Good on you, mate. Hope you are enjoying your holiday first and foremost. And then saying, thanks for being out there in the murk for us, Sean. I'll be lurking for the rest of the stream. Enjoy the Bristol action, everyone. Good on ya, Ipso. Mate, good to see you. Good to see your name pop up there. Thank you so much for the kind words. And a massive thank you for the £10 super chat there, my friend. It's very, very much appreciated. Very much appreciated there, my friend. So thank you. Hope you are enjoying your holiday, buddy. Hope you are enjoying your holiday. Yeah, Roger, true. The main viewing area for Southern Runway is Myrtle Avenue, but view is a bit restricted. Yeah, I've streamed from Heathrow a handful of times. I was lucky enough when I was back. In Hertfordshire to borrow one of my dad's vans. And yeah, I was able to take that to Heathrow. We put a platform on the top so I could stand on top of the van. And yeah, I took that to Heathrow a couple of times. And we were able to do some awesome streams from Heathrow. I think maybe 4 or 5 awesome streams from Heathrow. But as mentioned, guys, just want to let you guys know about it again. But we actually, I'll be heading back to Hertfordshire area next month in March. And I'm planning to do another RAF Lakenheath live stream. So if we did a live stream from Lakenheath a month ago, I think it was now, just over. And had an absolutely epic time at RAF Lakenheath. Yeah, and it was absolutely awesome. So we'll be going back to RAF Lakenheath again. Beacon on one of the Jet 2 planes over there in by the gate. So we'll spin around and get that in just a moment. But yeah, we're off to Lakenheath again, guys. So if you aren't already subscribed, then definitely get subscribed to the channel. Get your notifications turned on. And then you will be notified, of course, about our upcoming live stream from RAF Lakenheath again. It'll be on a Friday. So fingers crossed on a Friday. They are doing unrestricted flying, which is usually the case on a Friday, which means vertical climb outs and full noise, full power from the beautiful F-35s and F-15s at RAF Lakenheath. We might even see some C-17s. There's some F-22 Raptors there at the moment. Be cool if they come back when we're there next month. Excuse me. David Hardy, good morning. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Carmen Davies, no worries. Good to see you. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Lovely to have you here with us. Should we rebrand the channel to Cow Squad TV? Or Sky Cow TV. There we go. Sky Cow TV. Coming all the way from Bristol Airport. Sky Cow TV. As mentioned, heavy drizzle was here half an hour ago, giving us no visibility whatsoever, and some aliens came over and dropped down some cows into the field. They definitely weren't here before. But we've got a few beacons pinging on what we're here for, the planes. So we'll turn around and see those in a minute. Cows with GPS antennas for their flight radar 24 mapping. So good. David, we're looking at cows in a moment, mate, because they appeared out of nowhere in the field, and also we've got no planes on the move as of yet. There's a couple of beacons on, so we'll spin round. We'll say goodbye to our friends. We'll spin round and we'll have a look at some planes, what we actually came here for. Bye-bye, where's Cow? True, I think Cow is in the Was Radio Discord chat at the moment, so definitely around. I think our ATR 72 was pinging, wherever that guy's gone. Couple of planes there. Look at the interesting parking spots for this Jet 2, eh? Mad. Jet 2 being tugged out, being pushed. Excuse me, guys, sorry. But once again, Ipso, thank you so much for your very generous £10 super chat there, my friend. Very much appreciated. Absolutely awesome support. One of our awesome super mods there on the channel. I'm keeping an eye on those cows. I really want them to come up. Hey, Telly and Zed, you can now have Sky cow cheese. Sky couches. Air New Zealand with their Sky couch. Talking about Air New Zealand, guys, does anybody have any information? If you do, my fellow Kiwis in the chat, do you have any information as to when Air New Zealand are officially returning back to London? Because obviously they're coming back. The plan is for them to come back to Gatwick. It was meant to be 2025, but 2026 is now likely on the cards. But, you know, I do not want to miss that. I do not want to miss it. I need to get there. I need to get to Gatwick to do a stream for when Air New Zealand arrive back. Back into London, back into Gatwick. It's a big moment for Air New Zealand, eh? Big moment. It's been a while since they've been in and around the London airports. I'm also really hoping for their very first flight that they fly the 777, because I'm assuming that it's going to be Auckland, Los Angeles, Gatwick. Seeming as Auckland to Los Angeles is one of their biggest routes and they're one of their biggest money makers at the moment. So yeah, I'm assuming Auckland, Los Angeles, Gatwick. So it'd be absolutely fantastic if they were to fly their 777. But yeah, as mentioned, I want to be first in the know of when that arrival is going to be, because it will be a missed opportunity if I don't get to it. It definitely will be a missed opportunity if I do not get to that. All right, Jet 2. Francis Wait saying, Sean, apparently Air Tahiti Nui are coming to Sydney. Don't know when it's in the pipeline. Awesome. Air Tahiti Nui, I love their livery. Their livery is absolutely sensational. Gives you all the tropical vibes, eh? Gives you all the tropical vibes. But yeah, their livery is absolutely gorgeous. Our Jet 2 is off to Geneva, Boeing 737 that we're looking at now. Alex NZ's at the door off to sleep. Good on you, mate. No worries. Excuse me. Have a great sleep, my friend, and we'll see you on the next live stream, eh? Live from here, Bristol Airport. Might be another early morning. Might be another evening. Might be an afternoon. Not sure yet. Obviously, keep your notifications turned on. But lovely to see you, Alex. Hope you have a fantastic afternoon, fantastic sleep. NZ1 saying Air New Zealand to London Gatwick won't happen until more 787s arrive. Yeah, true. That's one of the other things that I read about as well. Yeah, it's one of the other things I read about too, that they're waiting for. Well, because it was meant to happen in 2025, right? The return to Gatwick was meant to happen in 2025, but then I read that, of course, they had to delay that because of the fact that they were not ready with the 787 Dreamliners. Their delivery was delayed. Oh, here he is, James. Only Planes Network. We were just talking about you, buddy. We were saying that you were at London Gatwick, and it was a good surprise to see that. No, not a long drive at all. 30 minutes. James, I have moved again. Me and the family have moved to Somerset. So yeah, we're now living in the Somerset region, James. So Bristol Airport is now my new home airport. But yeah, not a long drive at all. Half an hour from, well, 35 minutes for me this morning, which was great. Longish drive to get here, I suppose, when we were moving. But good to see you, James. Hope you're doing well, my friend. And awesome work at your London Gatwick live stream the other day. You definitely were making me laugh, mate. You've been away from the UK for such a long time. You're just not ready, eh? You're not ready for the winters. Not ready with the right jackets or the gloves or beanies or anything, mate. Excuse me. But good to see you, James. Thank you so much for tuning in today, my friend. But James, yeah, once again, this is home for me now, mate. This is home. But yeah, once again though, James, awesome show from what's the Gatwick the other day. Yeah, the London shows will be a trek, for sure. The London shows will be a trek, but you know, the good thing is, obviously, I won't be getting back and forth to those that often now. But the good thing is, you know, I can put on a good amount of noise about me going back over to them. But yeah, I'm going to be going back and forth to the Hertfordshire region often to go back and visit family and for other personal reasons and that as well. So yeah, I'll get to the London-based airports as much as I can. So yeah, there will be a trek, but not too bad. Heathrow on a good run is just under 2 hours. From where we are, so yeah, 2 hours to Heathrow, not too bad. Gatwick, of course, will be the biggest trek. And then yeah, when I'm back visiting family in the Hertfordshire region, then yeah, I'll get around to Luton as well. Get back to Luton. Christchurch Aviation, good to see you. George Patterson, is Bristol an international airport? Yeah, it is. Of course, it serves Europe. Is the main international areas that it serves. And then of course we've got quite a few flights that will go to Gran Canaria. I've got some that go to Tenerife, and during the summertime, TUI fly their Boeing 787-800 Dreamliner. I'm losing my voice. TUI fly their Boeing 787-800 Dreamliner from Bristol to Florida. Which, yeah, we're definitely going to be here for those. But here we go, Jet 2 out the door. Off to Geneva this morning, Boeing 737-800. We can finally see the planes now that low cloud cover has... not low cloud cover, sorry. All that heavy drizzle has finally cleared and dissipated. Had half an hour there, I've not been able to see anything. Here we go, Jet 2 out the door. Jet 2 absolutely drying the runway. Going long as well here, going long. That's heavy, that 737 is heavy. Getting right to the rotation point there, eh? Getting right to the rotation point. Should have a Ryanair popping its nose out shortly. Looks like our ATR 72-600 from Aer Lingus is on the move, being tugged away. We should have a Ryanair popping its nose out pretty soon. George Patterson, no. A Qantas 737, in my knowledge anyway, to my knowledge, has never landed here at Bristol and or departed from here either. But our Aer Lingus ATR 72-600 is currently being pushed. We'll be departing shortly for Cork Island, of course, just across the water. Short-ish flight anyway, just across the water there to Cork. Hear that Jet 2 Boeing 737 turning around and flying back overhead by the sounds of it. A little bit of a delayed noise as it continues its climb out. Beacon is on for our Aer Lingus ATR 72-600. So, of course, we will be seeing this lovely little prop, this lovely little turbo prop depart shortly. Man, Sean is all of a sudden really struggling with his voice right now. George Patterson, Bristol Airport is not a super long haul airport. So the biggest planes that we get here, as I've just mentioned, is the 2E Dreamliner 787-800, but that's a summer schedule flight. For the most part, Bristol, of course, is a very general airport, if you like, you know, servicing the UK domestically and Europe. So a lot of A320, 737s, and outside of the summer schedule, the biggest plane that lands here is the A321, the A321neo. We do have a KLM Embraer over there at the moment, Embraer E175. We have had some military planes come and land. Some C-130s have landed here, which is really cool. The Polish Air Force were here a couple of weeks back. Not on a day that I was streaming though, of course. Right, Aer Lingus ATR 72-600, powering up those engines. Do apologise about my slight loss of voice there, guys. I'm just going to boost the volume for this ATR. Frank says that ATR off to Rotorua. Mate, can you imagine flying all the way from Bristol in the UK to Rotorua in New Zealand? That would be crazy. That'd be one heck of a uncomfortable and super long flight. Oh, Ms. Wolves, good morning. Good to see you. One of our other awesome supermods here on the channel. Lovely to see you, Lorraine. Hope you're doing well. Oh, Suze. Good to see you, Suze. Good evening to you. Glenn Martin asking, is there any Loganair ATR scheduled at Bristol? Glenn, I don't think so. Loganair fly their Embraer planes into Bristol. I believe they have sent a couple of ATRs here, but I think for the most part they use their Embraer that we saw on one of the streams from the other week landing here into Bristol. Here we go, Aer Lingus ATR 72-600 on the move. Lovely to see you all. Hope you're all doing well. Good morning once again from Bristol Airport, home base for Sky Squad TV. My name is Sean, your host here on the live stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new here and you're lurking around in the background, definitely come in and say hello. We'd love to know where you are watching from and where you're coming in from. But welcome to Sky Squad TV. Hope you're doing well. And please do, of course, hit that like button. George Patterson, to my knowledge, Emirates does not have any ATRs. Bird feeder cams, good to see ya. ATR 72-600, hopefully going to taxi down to Zulu 4. Come nice and close to us, eh? Good to see you guys, good to see ya. Love the Aer Lingus livery on the ATR, look at that. It was beautiful, so cool. Came all the way down to Zulu 4. Sounds like it might be a bit of a turn and burn for our Aer Lingus ATR. George Patterson, I would imagine not, my friend. No, I would imagine not. It's not big enough, buddy. But then again, it is Emirates, so they might do. Marcel, good to see you. Good morning. Aer Lingus ATR out the door, off to Cork. Francis Wait saying, I've only been on one ATR flight in my life, which is Vietnam Airlines 2014, Da Nang to Ho Chi Minh. Wow, awesome, eh? Only one. That surprises me. Here we go, ATR, power set on the move. I love the ATR. One of my favourite turboprop planes. Woohoo! Steady on, buddy. Crabbing straight away as that wing comes up and it disappears into that low cloud cover towards the end of the runway there, which looks like it's going to miss us, which is very nice. Sounds like a bit of a spool up of a Ryanair or a Jet2 over there in the background as well. Teddy and Zed saying ATR flights are my norm. Yeah, for most people living in New Zealand, ATR and Dash 8s are definitely the norm. Definitely the norm. Roger Horn, Emirates current fleet A350, 380, Boeing 777. Correct. Good on you, Roger. But George, it would be cool. Yeah, it would be cool, eh? If Emirates were able to get the ATRs and had those. Francis saying plenty of Fokker friendships and Dash 8s though, Sean, all here in the Northern Territory. Yeah, awesome stuff, eh? Currently looking at our next Jet2 departure, going to be off to Lanzarote and the Package Holidays livery. Glen Martin, there you go. That's the way. I feel like Kiwis, Aussies and Canadians, excuse me, will be very used to flying on ATRs and Dash planes. De Havilland, I should say, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, which I believe I am. All right, so as mentioned, we have no more arrivals. Our last arrival was, of course, the KLM Embraer E175. Our Ryanair Boeing 737 was scheduled, scheduled to depart at 9. So yeah, it's been pinging up on radar for quite a while. 3 years old, that Ryanair Boeing 737 that we're going to see soon. But our next departure, Jet2, off to Lanzarote. And then we'll see the KLM Embraer E175 head out the door off to Amsterdam again, and followed by a couple of other Jet2. So we've got an EasyJet that is coming in, scheduled for a 9:35 arrival, but looks like it's made up some time. But man, honestly, that first hour and a half, that was awesome. The light was really nice. The runway lights are really nice. The terminal lights were beautiful. The landing lights look great. My camera held up quite well. I was quite surprised actually, because as mentioned a few times, camcorders are awesome. Sorry guys, camcorders are awesome, but they don't hold up too well to low light. But it did very well. Trevor, good morning, good to see ya. Watching on from a rainy Northern Ireland. Mate, Trevor, good to see you. Top of the morning to you, Trevor. Just across the way, eh? Just across the Irish Sea there, my friend. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Welcome to Bristol Airport and Sky Squad TV. Oh, apologies, bit of a fast zoom out there. But I hope you're doing well, Trevor. Good to see you. Lovely to have you here with us today. Jet2 package holidays livery going to be out the door. As mentioned, off to Lanzarote this morning. As mentioned a few times as well, wouldn't mind some of that type of weather. I've been saying to my wife over the past few weeks, I'm like, we need to go have a holiday. So I might have to check out Jet2's package holidays. Francis saying the A350-900 has a narrower body fuselage than the 777, I think. Francis, I believe you are right there, my friend. And I've mentioned a few times as well, but I had the pleasure of flying on the Singapore Airlines A350-900 from Christchurch to Singapore when me and my family were relocating and making the move back from New Zealand to the UK. And yeah, I had the pleasure of flying on the A350-900 from Christchurch to Singapore, and it was probably like one of the best flights I think I've ever had. It was absolutely sensational. Roger, correct. I believe I said there Air Canada have the Dash 8s. Good on you, James. Good to see you. Zapford, always forget Bristol has an airport. Surely you just jump on a Great Western train and head on over to Gatwick. That's the plan, mate. That can be the plan. I'd rather drive though, because then I can, you know, take the car and get up above the fence line at the Renaissance Hotel. Sally, good morning. Good to see you. Tuning in from Colchester in Essex. Good to see you, Sally. Lovely to have you here with us this morning. Jet2 out the door. Steep climb. Rolling long as well, eh? Rolling long. Sally, good morning. James, good evening to you over there in New Zealand, my friend. Yes, we will get back to the London-based airport soon, I promise. And as mentioned, we'll get to Lakenheath as well. Coming up in the next few weeks, we'll get to Lakenheath, eh? Quick battery check on one of my power banks. Yeah, we're all good. All right, Ryanair next at the door, Boeing 737-800 MAX. Heading off to a European place name that I cannot pronounce, which you guys always have a good little laugh at me for those. There's just so many place names that I cannot pronounce. Some of them are hard, man. Some of them are hard, especially the Polish ones, like the one that we're looking at right now, the Boeing 737. How do you pronounce that? How do you pronounce that? Oh, Zapford is hearing rumours that the Qantas Link Airbus A220 in the broccoli livery will be visiting Wellington tomorrow. Well, I hope to see some pictures, James. Hope to see some pictures, my friend. Pop them up on the Discord channel. And for those of you who use Discord as a way to connect with other people, there is a Sky Squad TV Discord server that you can come and join up to. It is unfortunately locked under some type of a paywall. You have to be a member here on YouTube to access the Sky Squad TV Discord server. There is one channel that's open to the public, but to unlock the other 99% of the channel, you need to be a paying member of Sky Squad TV. And then you can unlock all of those. But if you want to come on over, if you are a member, you do have access to the Discord server. And you can get involved with the rest of us during the week. Bye 006 saying Wikipedia says Zeshuf. How? That's crazy. How does that even make sense? Looks nothing like it when you like see it on Flight Radar like that, and the name, and was it Google Maps and other things like that. Like that just doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. All right, well, here we go. Ryanair Boeing 737 out the door, off to Zeshuf. Wow. Zeshuf. Crazy, eh? Honestly, I love it. I love it. The European place names are mental. Coming down to Zulu 4, we're going to be turning on to runway 27, blasting out the door here at Bristol. For Zeshuf. In Poland, I believe, in Poland. Oh, and also massive shout out everybody. Thank you so much for hitting the like button on today's live stream and blasting us through 200 likes already. That's absolutely awesome support. Thank you so much, everybody. As of course, we still get into our live streams here at Bristol, our new home airport. We will be bringing more airports to you guys. Sorry, we'll be bringing more streams to you guys from Bristol Airport, of course. Our KLM's being pushed back as well. Double bubble there on your screen. More early morning streams in the summer and late evenings in the summer as well. Ryanair out the door. Look at that surface spray, lovely, beautiful. Lovely rotation there from the 737 as it takes off. Don't get to keep it in view for too much longer after the rotation as it goes into that very low cloud cover there in the distance. But thank you so much, everybody, for hitting the like button. As mentioned, KLM going to be next out the door as we bring more live streams to you from our home airport here at Bristol, Bristol Airport. I was speaking to some local plane spotters the other day and got a little bit of a tip-off that here at Bristol Airport, we they do some special evening rooftop plane spotting up on the rooftop of the terminal building, I believe, or on one of the buildings over there in the distance anyway. But as we were watching this KLM spool up and get ready for its departure and the tug being disconnected, big shout out to Daryl Gemma coming in and celebrating 14 months in the co-pilot tier there. Thank you so much, Daryl. That's incredible support, my friend. Celebrating 14 months in the co-pilot tier. Wow. Thank you, my friend. Really do appreciate that. That's amazing support, so thank you. And give you one of those. It's a little bit late, but I was trying to find it. I've got gloves on, so I'm, you know, interacting with all my tech with the gloves on. But yeah, we'll be out here, live streams from the airport, of course, yeah. And then during the summertime, got a little tip off from a local plane spotter, and so I've connected with one of the main people in the airport that runs that event, where you can do rooftop plane spotting during the summer for a certain period of time during the day. It was running as an event last year. There's no public announcement of it yet, but I'm connecting with the team at the airport, the media and the marketing team at the airport, to see if it's something that we can make happen. I think they need like a bit of a spokesperson or something for the event. So I'm more than happy to be the spokesperson of it. And yeah, we'll be allowed up there to do streams up from that rooftop location as well. So watch this space. It'll be pretty cool if we can, make that happen, eh? Tom Jet, good morning. Good to see you, saying I love my local Bristol. I spot Winters Lane and Felton Common. Good on you, Tom. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm hoping to get over to Winters Lane for some spotting very, very soon. Yeah, just need to figure out a time I can get over there. Davo, good morning. Good to see you, mate. Saying, good morning, Sean. Watching your stream on one screen. Harness racing in Aussie on TV and Wazza as background music. Saturday nights don't get much better than this. Hello, everyone. Good to see you all. Davo, good to see you, mate. Good on ya. Yeah, I'll be tuning into Wazza's radio show very soon if I get the opportunity to. But lovely to see you all joining in and saying hello there in the chat. Always a pleasure to have you here with us. If you haven't already, then please do hit the like button on today's live stream as well. We got KLM on the move. Embraer E175 back out the door off to Amsterdam. Looking good, eh? Looking good. KLM coming down to Zulu 4 taxiway before turning onto runway 27 for us this morning. Fast taxi, eh? Going to be out the door pretty soon. Turn and burn from the Embraer. Turn and burn at the door. Wow, quite an aggressive rotation there too. Oh, steep climb as it disappears out there. Our next Jet 2 departure, Boeing 737 out the door, going to be off to Tenerife this morning. Francis Waite saying Dutch promptness. So good, mate. Tom, no, I didn't hear about the emergency. JP Max in the house. Good to see you, mate. Celebrating 8 months in the co-pilot membership tier. Excited to be in the 8-month crew, Sean, watching from Rarotonga. So I'm actually behind you on the date line. Wow, madness, mate. Mate, I hope you're having a great holiday, unless you're over there for work. But I hope you're having a great holiday and enjoying some of that beautiful island time, eh? I'd love to be over there right now. Roger Horn was saying that he was at BHX during the runway exit during the storm, just off the threshold. The crabbing was unbelievable. I bet it was, mate. That's awesome. Oh, Tom, yeah, I did actually. I did hear about that. The Jet 2 emergency diversion. Pretty hectic. JP Matt saying holiday and conference, so a bit of both. Awesome, mate. Good on ya. But hey, thanks so much for being here and celebrating 8 months. Sheesh, so yeah, are you like a whole day behind me now? Like a whole day? Is it Friday for you? Oh, here we go. Got an arrival coming in. This might be our early arriving EasyJet. I think it is. And made up some really good time. Beautiful landing there. One of the older variants, of course, of the 320 with the buckets on the engines there. Wow, that EasyJet made up some pretty decent time, my friends. 214 variant, of course, with the buckets on the side. But I made up some pretty good time coming in from Belfast. That's scheduled to arrive at 9:35. And it's 10 past 9 local at the moment. Wow. Roger, do you get many go arounds here? Yeah, when the wind is really ripping through, you get quite a lot of go arounds, because Bristol's runway is actually quite short. So yeah, you do get quite a few go arounds here at Bristol. All right, Jet 2 out the door, off to Tenerife this morning, and then we'll have a little look on flight radar. But I think, my friends, as some of these guys have got out early, I think that might be us for the morning, to be fair, after this Jet 2 departure. But we'll have a quick look. I think there should be a couple more departures. Got no more arrivals. Tom, very true. Bristol Airport is very elevated. It is 622 feet. Yeah. Beautiful rotation there from the Jet 2 737. Beautiful. Looking heavy. Looking heavy, but with a nice steep climb as well. Where's that EasyJet? Just arrived. There we go. This guy in from Belfast, 25 minutes early. 25 minutes early. Wow. So yeah, guys, that's it. That looks like that's us for this morning. Quite a decent gap now between the next departures and arrivals. So that looks like that's going to do us for the morning, to be fair, my friends. As we watch this EasyJet taxi to its gate. Yeah, we missed a couple of departures there due to the very heavy drizzle this morning. They came over and decided that it wanted to come on over and say hello to us here at Bristol Airport this morning. We had about half an hour or so of not really being able to see anything on the departures front there, as some very heavy rain came on over. Just playing some outro music in the background there for you lovely people. Is trying something a little bit different on today's live stream as the outro. But guys, that is us for today. I do not have my squad cam camera set up So unfortunately I can't come over and show my face for you lovely people, but what I will do just for the time being is quickly just change something in the background here. As of course I love to do my shout outs for our awesome super mods and everybody else. But once again, everybody, thank you so much for joining in on today's live stream. I really do appreciate every single one of you being here. Apologies everybody for those of you that were here for the pretty decent gap of no real planes coming and or going for about half an hour or so as that heavy drizzle came over. But hey, put all the waterproof gear on, we persevered, we got through it, and we had an absolutely awesome time, and it was fantastic to be able to hit over 200 likes again on today's live stream as we get ourselves set up here at Bristol to start bringing you obviously more live streams from Bristol Airport, our new home base. But massive shout out to our awesome super mods, Telly NZ, Ms Wolves, Christine Frank, Ipso, and Airline Fly as well. Massive shout out to you lovely super mods. Thank you to every single person that's joined up onto the captain tier membership. I actually need to update that outro slide there that showcases all of the lovely people that have joined up onto the captain membership tier. But once again everybody, thank you so much for joining in on today's live stream. Apologies once again for the annoying weather. It's been an absolutely epic morning of plane spotting. Very much enjoyed waking up at 5 a.m. this morning. I did actually very much enjoyed waking up at 5 a.m. this morning to bring and to come out to the airport to bring you guys the sights and sounds of Bristol Airport for the very first time from our early bird live stream. So definitely be subscribed for some more early bird action from myself here at Sky Squad TV as we come out and make this a bit more of a regular show here as well. But thank you once again everybody. Have a awesome day, and enjoy plane spotting. Stay safe, be kind to everybody, and spread some love out there today to those around you. But thank you once again. We're going to just keep some music rolling for the time being, but thank you once again everybody, and I'll see you lovely people on the very next Sky Squad TV live stream. Thank you so much for hitting the like button. Be sure to hit it on the way out if you haven't already, and be sure to subscribe at the same time as well. Thank you everybody, and I'll see you again very soon live from Bristol Airport here on Sky Squad TV. Cheers guys.